Yeah.
So make sure you're in the patient's file that you want to be in, and then you go to chart.
Right.
And then, so for perio, you're going to click perio chart. And then you want to do add so that you can start a new one. So it'll drop the date in, and then if you double click here, you can change whichever provider it needs to be in case it
Could
puts
you
the
change
wrong
the date in case you do the chart like?
Yep. You can change the exam date here.
Perfect.
Nice.
Right? And then you do
Yeah, because
okay.
sometimes we just don't get chance to put it right in.
Yeah. So you can type it in. So you just do like.
What about
And
voice
it'll just
recording?
keep going.
Yeah, sure.
Can you try?
This one is the voice button. I've never tried the voice.
Try it.
There you go.
Where's your speaker?
I don't know. Just talking to it.
Is it working?
Try.
212. Oh, attempting to receive. Okay, we have to allow it first. Allow voice. Okay, now it's listening. 212. No. Is the speaker on? Maybe I need to be closer.
I don't even know where the speaker is.
212. 313. No. 212. I don't know where you're. Maybe
Okay.
you need a microphone.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
figure
there
it
is a
out.
microphone.
Headphones.
But
Would be like.
this is where you would click it
Yeah.
to start talking for it to
Okay.
to get it, and when it's saying listening, it's
Sure.
listening.
We're gonna have to work.
Otherwise, you can just type it in.
Mm-hmm.
You can change these if you want different margins for it to turn red. Like if you want it to turn red at 3 millimeters instead, you can change it.
Oh.
So
yeah, I
you could do
remember.
this like this. So now it'll turn red at 3 instead of 4.
What do you guys do?
Ours is set at 4.
Yeah.
You can type with this too if you want, but it's easier to type
Yeah.
with that. And then if you want to add recession, then it would be under gingival margin, and then you just do like this, and then it'll add together to calculate. Okay? And then you can do these ones as well, mobility, frication, same thing.
Perfect.
You just type it in. You just click. But
Okay.
up here is your actual your
Probing.
probing numbers. And then once you get to here, it'll flip to go back the other way lingually.
Okay.
Right?
How does the bottom go? 'Cause
That's
I
what
found
curve-
curve was weird. It wasn't going facial first and then
It went
lingual. It was
lingual.
going lingual then facial, and I would have to like
So
write
it'll
it
go to
down at
facial.
home.
So this is
it
going
goes
on
to
facial.
It is okay, perfect.
Yeah,
and
4-8.
moving to the left,
then-
right. Okay.
Yeah, it'll start at the
Okay,
4-8,
excellent.
and then
And you'll have the computer, so you'll
it'll
know.
go back up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Be a little easier now.
Yeah, but it's just, you know,
It
when you
goes
have a
like this.
system already,
Yeah.
it's hard to change yourself, right?
Yeah.
When you probe.
And then if I click close now,
Okay.
if I want to look at it again, you do perio chart and it'll save it there. And then subsequent ones will just keep going afterwards.
Yeah.
If I add another one, it'll go on top as well, so you can see what was last time, what's this
Oh,
time,
that's great.
see if it's any different. The only thing that it writes over would be these ones.
Okay.
You would have to write over these ones, but your probing, it'll keep the old ones.
Okay.
And then do you chart fillings and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your odontogram or whatever it's called for your teeth. So basically you're just clicking whatever tooth it is that has something on it, and then you have to put in the corresponding dental code.
Oh.
Do you know the codes?
No.
Why
So
can't you
that
just
one-
do like resto,
Surfaces.
occlusal? Like look how it says there, post composite.
You can click these. I'm not sure what codes it's gonna drop in. Sometimes it's
Because they're all
It's,
existing, right?
yeah.
Because we don't
Yeah.
actually do any treatment here yet.
Yeah. So if you click the tooth and then you do existing other.
So make sure we do existing other.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if you
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
treatment
like the
planned,
other,
it'll
yes.
drop in like you're gonna do that work on them.
Uh-huh.
But existing other
Means
will
it already
show what
has
they
it.
already have.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what code.
Yeah,
will come
just
up
do occlusal.
here. Yeah, see, this is U.S. codes. These things are set to U.S. codes.
So what do I have to do?
you can ask Opendental if that's something that can be switched, but we don't have that switched at our office. We have to manually enter the codes. I'm not sure if that's something that.
You mean like code for like 2 surface or 3 surface?
Yeah.
One? Okay.
Because there's codes for like the molars, and then there's
Yeah.
codes for premolars, and then
Of
there's
course.
codes for
the
anterior. So I know the codes because we have a dentist, and
Mm-hmm.
he works at our office, so I put the codes in all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can give you the codes, and you can just have them to the side for when you're gonna chart if you want. But yeah, these ones here are U.S. codes.
Okay, so we have to put the procedure code in for it to show up on the odontogram.
Yeah. So like, let's say the 1-7 has an occlusal buccal. So I have 1-7 existing other occlusal buccal, and then I would put the code in.
But what if you don't put the code in?
It won't do anything. You have to put the code. It won't show anything on the chart without the code.
That sucks.
That's more work.
And then it drops
And then
it up
plus
here.
it's
in
a
green.
resin or amalgam too.
Yeah.
Like you need to distinguish. So there'll be different codes for that as well.
Yeah.
You'll have to remember all that.
That's
So
not good,
amalgam
man.
is
You know what?
dark.
They need to voice activate this
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can ask them.
I did.
They'll do features.
They said they might be doing that in the future.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see if they can change from like, because this is like
U.S.
background setting in US. See if they can change these buttons to Canadian codes. Because then that's easier for you, right? Then you can just click this and it'll drop it.
Procedure list or the code.
Yeah, you
Or
can go in
single check.
procedure
So it
list.
So okay.
And then if you do description, like you start typing composite, and then your codes are here. So composite, permanent anterior, one surface.
Okay.
But it would take a lot longer.
Yeah,
I could just give you a list of the codes,
yeah.
and then that way you can just have them right here.
All right. A little memorization work.
And then, so anything existing other will be in green showing in the chart. Anything you treatment plan on a tooth, so let's say you find something and you say you need to go and get this done, you can do treatment plan and it'll show up in red. So like let's say 2-6.
What if there's like a watch?
So watch, you would click a tooth and then the code is in 4107. And then it'll say watch tooth.
Where does it say?
Yours doesn't have.
Doesn't have
Mine
the
has a
W?
W.
Yeah, usually it does. That sounds like Dentrix actually. Even
Mine
the
shows a
colors are
W.
Okay, so
Ask them why yours isn't showing W for watch tooth.
what's the
N
See, but the
4107.
tooth isn't highlighted when you did watch tooth. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I clicked it and I put the code,
okay.
but then a W should pop up here.
And even
But
it's
it
not
didn't.
showing in the treatment, the
It's
progress notes. Yeah, but doesn't show the number of the tooth. So
Yeah,
it's
it
not,
doesn't show the tooth number.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So then you
We
have
have
to
to do manually.
put
then.
it in, yeah.
Okay.
So ask them why it's not
Okay.
showing up there. But that's how you would watch it too. So anything in red
Bless
is
you,
stuff
babes.
that needs to be done. Anything in green is existing already. And then once you have a dentist here and he's doing the work and it gets set complete, it'll turn blue as work done here. So
Okay,
green
that would
is
be easy
work
for
done
me.
previously, red is work that needs to be done, and then blue would be work that is done here by you at this office.
Okay.
So there's also in draw, you can use the pen. So if they have like a lingual wire, you can draw the wire across. Just so you know, you can move teeth. So movements. So let's say they, go back to pointer. Let's say this 8 is impacted. You can move it down so that it's gray. That means it's under the gum. And then you can tip it to show like the angles and whatever. You can rotate teeth too. So let's say this tooth is twisted for whatever reason, and you can make it twist like that. If they're missing teeth, you click the tooth and missing teeth missing, and it goes away. Let's say you made a mistake, they actually have the 4-7 not missing, and it'll pop it back, right? Or maybe they have no teeth, and you would just click this, and it would wipe all the teeth away if they're a denture patient. But then you wouldn't be seeing them.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's a child, then you would go to the primary, and then you can set primary dentition, mixed dentition, or permanent dentition here. So if it was a child and I set mixed, it'll drop all the teeth that are still supposed to come in down low.
Oh, by the age you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we enter the age and all
Just
that,
like how
we'll
Curve
go
did.
according to that.
If they just have, like, let's say I never got my 1-4 and it was always just my 5-4, if I do select tooth primary, then it'll put the 5-4 in there. So you can pretty much put everything that the patient has. As far as I've seen, we've been able to put everything in.
Okay.
And that's how you chart. There's prescriptions. Do you guys write prescriptions at all?
Not
We
yet.
don't
But let's
write.
say if you would, like, the only thing we can do is Corex.
No, that's only if you have the drug license.
I know, which I'm going to do
Oh, good.
actually.
Yeah.
For my continuing education this year.
Okay.
So if you would, so you just would click
So
there
you
and
do new
then,
prescription. So right now you guys don't have anything in here.
okay,
So we'd have to set up
I see.
a prescription.
It's just the one
like a,
thing that we can do anyways.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
we can set up so that you have it on the system, whatever the dosage is and whatever, like
Okay.
475 milliliters, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then you would just click on it and then print it out, and it would print with all of the patient's information already in. So
Okay.
basically you're just signing it. But we'd have to set it up in here. You have to load prescriptions in.
I should
It
do my
doesn't
drug one
preload.
too.
It's easy, and then you get good hours too, for continuing education.
So to add a prescription, like a type of prescription in, you go here to prescription manage, and then do new prescription. Why is it not in here?
Maybe under lists.
Yeah, I'll have to add it up.
That's
I
okay.
changed it. I'll add it in afterwards.
That's fine.
But then you would do new prescription and click. And then it'll show in here. Once you print it out, it'll put the prescription in here as well to show that you printed out that prescription for that patient.